So I could see my teammates slowly getting to the summit, and then when it was my turn, they were clanging their axe, and saying 7, 7. تخيل, people from all over the world.
Wow.
The emotions just got to me.
7 in response to the 7th summit.
It was my 7th summit, yeah. And I got to Denali and I pulled the flag out like Mo said.
Wow.
And I'm not the crybaby emotional type at all. And you know me.
No, you are. I've seen you in movies.
No, I've never cried in movies.
I'm messing with you.
No, actually, I'm not. There's like a handful of triggers that make me cry. That's it. These 4 or 5 things. That's it. And I don't cry outside that. But this was just an emotional like.
Yeah, you were bawling.
Yeah, and I took out the flag and I'm like, this is for my dad and my mom. I think I said something like for everyone that knew I was insane but still loved me anyway.
Yeah, that was the line.
Crazy. I had no, it was not.
It just came to you.
Yeah,
it was so unrehersersed.
I was خلاص. Emotionally, خلاص. Everything was just like and that was the 7th summit, right? It was a dream after years and years of fighting and hard work and pain and missed weddings, missed events, and like.
So if we were to compare now Denali and Everest, you stressed that Everest was not the hardest.
I can't say it was the hardest. I can't say إنه كان أصعب واحد صراحة.
It's crazy how ignorant even I am, because like when you don't know anything about anything, like we just assume that Everest is the hardest.
Yeah.
Everest, nobody wants to climb any other mountain in the world than Everest.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate point on anyone's bucket list to get to Everest.
It's like everything in life. If it's a known name, people want it.
Yeah.
Got to base. As soon as I got to base, I have my traditional thing I do. I won't mention the brand, but I have a fizzy pop drink that's my favorite after each mountain. So the Sherpas came and were giving me a fizzy pop. Most of the Westerners had beer, but in my case, they got me with. This is so cute. Everybody they had like a beer.
Dr. Pepper?
No, it's not Dr. Pepper. Everybody had like what do you call it? A cooler for the beer, and then they came with my fizzy pop drink, and they're like, "Here you go!" And they knew that it was so cute of the Sherpa.
That's amazing.
Because they asked me, and I didn't know why they were asking me. Anyway, so I got my traditional thing. Got to base camp, and then Raha, they're like, "Everybody's looking for you, Raha." Everybody, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure my parents are going crazy." They're like, "No, CNN." So I was just like, I'm like, "This is the comms tent, the main communication tent." I'm like, "Come on!" Like, I was just like. I thought he was kidding, right? So I went in and I asked for food. I went in and I was like gorging myself with like a burger and fries, really starving. And then suddenly the comms guy comes in. He's like, "You're on CNN!" And like, he was screaming, and I literally grabbed like a handful of fries and I was eating the fries as I was going to the comms tent. They sat me down and I was literally like, just had finished like fries, and then. You can hear the CNN song in the background because I can only see the interview. I couldn't see what people see on TV.
They can see you though.
Of course.
Okay.
And whoever's watching can see the whole graphics of Saudi women. I just saw this one person. I'm like, I'm so happy. It's surreal.
So this was like an hour after you.
No, this was like a full day after.
Full day after news got back to Saudi that the first Saudi female had summited Everest.
Yeah.
The youngest Arab.
Yeah, because the team called monkeys. The team was like, "Oh my God, we're so excited. We have this girl on our team," and they did it on my behalf. I didn't know. Of course, as I was stuffing my face with the burger, I called my family and I told them the news. It was really hilarious, like the phone call with my family. I called, "Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. I made it." And you can hear in the background, like everybody just screaming, And my mom's like, "How are her fingers?" In the background, like, "Does she have everything?" It's the cutest thing, like Zaharit, and like everybody's like, It was so cool.
They must have been on
edge. It was amazing. Everybody was on edge. And then my sister called me, my brother called. It was such a beautiful moment. And then that's when it hit me, when they're like, "CNN's looking for you." I was like,